images are unforgettable.
Swinging flat foot, score!
Everlasting.
Haluschuk with a golden goal for Canada.
Heart-stopping.
Loose puck, Emily scores! Tie game! Can you believe it?
We'll take your breath away as we present the top 10 moments in World Junior Hockey.
Buckle up, Canada.
We're counting them down next. Hi, everybody, and welcome to another SportsCenter Top 10 special. I'm Darren Detition. We are glad that you tuned in. You know, come the holidays, this country focuses on one thing, and that's the juniors. What started out as a little international tournament has come to mean so much more. And in 1987, it was at its ugliest, while in 2008, another Canadian hero emerged.
Brad Marchand, this stick went up into the crowd. He wants it back because that's the magic stick that got him a goal. That was about as big a moment as Jordan Eberle's had since he scored a goal for Canada.
And these Canadian juniors try to become the 14th Canadian junior team to bring home gold.
You know, the Canadians had lost to the Swedes in the round robin. It was the first time they'd lost a round robin game, I think, in 4 years. And then you get sort of a scramble at the side of the goal. Haluschuk kind of took a swipe at it.
Takes a whack and loose, they score! Brad Haluschuk with a golden goal for Canada! World Junior Hockey Champions for the 4th year in a row!
And I called it. I said, Haluschuk scores, you know, golden goal for Canada. And I kind of looked at Pierre and I said, it was Haluschuk, wasn't it? Because there's a lot of sticks to the crease. And he went, I think so.
Haluschuk with the stick to the back of the net. And get happy, Canada.
I was just following up the play and I saw it go in, and all of a sudden I see him and the goal light goes on. I couldn't believe it.
You know, Haluschuk was sort of a guy who was one of the last players to make the team, and it's happened so often with Team Canada, one of the last players to make it, turns out.
He was clutch and big time, and he scored huge goals in pressure games and that. So when the game was going to overtime, I knew that this kid has the capability of stepping up in those pressure situations and doing it.
New Year's Eve, Canada-US, and an unbelievable game. Pat Quinn kept double shifting Tavares. Came back to him. 3-1,
Canada's down, but now they've got a little bit of offensive push and momentum.
No one really had any doubts, so obviously Johnny stepped up.
Now here's a turnover. In comes Tavares. Walks in, Wade scores! Tavares again! Canada's back in it!
We felt pretty confident and knew we had a good chance, and we knew we would have some opportunities, so it was just a matter of capitalizing, and lucky enough we did.
When he got those quick 2 goals, we all jumped on his bandwagon and we're ready to roll.
This thing is on.
From there, I think we felt pretty comfortable.
Down low, Eberle has it up, runs in front, scores! Jordan Eberle ties the game!
We never thought that we were going to lose. We just kept our thoughts positive, and obviously the crowd kept us in the game.
Looking ahead with Tavares, John Tavares scores! Hat-trick, John Tavares!
This has been one for the ages, one of the best World Junior games you and I have ever seen.
Just going into that semifinal game, Canada-Russia, it was a big deal.
Canada had a 1-0 lead, and Jason Doig got a 5-minute major. Almost the whole penalty had been killed off by the time the players came into the Canadian dressing room. There was Jason Doig on his hands and his knees with tears in his eyes. And Mike Babcock, the coach, asked the trainer, what's he doing? And the trainer said he's been praying.
And we ended up taking another penalty and going down 5-on-3, and they didn't get a shot.
Devereaux was able to blow a game wide open.
Devereaux, you're on the middle of the ice.
Puck loose there at the side, scores! Boyd Devereaux has tied the game for Canada.
It just happened that I just started throwing the puck on the net.
Phillips gets it ahead, Devereaux scores! Boyd Devereaux striking a huge blow for Canada, putting them up 3-2.
It was just a huge momentum builder for us, and took us over the top.
Devereaux scores!
Boyd Devereaux, 3 goals, the last 3 goals for Canada.
Fun being in that moment, for sure.
The drive for 5 has arrived. Canada, World junior hockey champions for the 5th year in a row.
The atmosphere in Sask Place was off the charts.
No words could describe the feeling in this crowd.
The arena was incredible.
It was unbelievable. I mean, everywhere you went, you see Maple Leafs.
And I'll never forget that flag that was just kind of draped over the one end.
Their whole main thing was there to get the goal. And the only way we can do it is we had to win the game.
And it's a 2-2 tie. Craig Johnson won the draw. John Sweeney dumps the puck to the corner.
As the clock was ticking down, I think as us players, we realized that we need to win this game bad. And you know, when we ever get the opportunity to put the puck in the back of the net, we're going to do that.
Johnson centering pass. Sweeney blast for score!
It'll be a very happy night on the Rock tonight.
If you watch the goal again, the puck goes under him. Slaney scores, and then Manderville in the celebration afterwards, he almost took Slaney's head off.
When I did score a goal, I didn't have much time to celebrate because all of a sudden I just seen Kent Manderville just absolutely hammer me.
Canada has struck gold.
Going through the tournament, it was a round-robin tournament, and we were going to the final game undefeated. Before the game, Bob Strum had gotten a gold medal, somehow, some way, and they brought it in the dressing room to kind of show us that, you know what, this is what you're playing for. I went on without my normal teammates and kind of went right to the front of the net. The puck come to me, I shoveled it, and gave us a 3-2 lead, which eventually ended up being the gold medal winning goal. Typically, in a gold medal ceremony, they always play the national anthem of the winning team.
I don't know if it was an oversight, but they forgot the national anthem. Never had a recording.
We're not leaving until we hear the national anthem. And so some awkward few seconds, felt like minutes go by, and kind of down at one end, a couple guys started singing "O Canada." We sang that thing out, and we sang it loud and hard, and yeah, it was fun.
Pretty heart-wrenching. That was tough to be a part of.
Away comes in for Leeson, shorthanded. Leeson, look out! Phaneuf had him lined up and just missed him.
It's a double Dion.
Here comes Crosby, and Crosby drive for Bergeron, scores! It's a beauty, and it's a 4-1 lead.
And it's a double Dion to start the turnover for Canada so they can get their counterattack in. Dion Phaneuf is an accident waiting to happen if you're an offensive player attacking Canada's defense. And it's all about body positioning and being fearless. And Verleeson, kabam, kabam, a double kabam. Quick counter up to Crosby, down goes the defenseman, Howitzer on goal, creative playmaking, Bergeron finishes it off. Wham, wham.
And this game is going to a shootout to determine who goes to the gold medal game.
The tension was unbelievable.
It's as big of a stage as it gets.
Away we go in the shootout.
I've just never seen anybody look cooler about anything in my life than Jonathan Toews.
And in comes Toews. Shoots, scores!
He was clutch.
One of the things about the shootout was you could, after the 3 shooters, you could pick whoever you want and keep them going over and over again.
On the bench, they were kind of looking back at the coach saying, can I go again?
I had no idea that a shooter could go again.
Toews to give Canada the lead. Here comes Toews. Shoots, scores!
What a goal by Jonathan Toews.
Every time we did score, it was like the most relieving feeling in the world.
Canada's second chance to win in the shootout.
We're just like, oh my God, when's this going to end?
It's round 6.
The most nerve-wracking time in hockey I've ever been a part of.
Cogliano. Dion, crazy score! And Cogliano does the lead.
I was really fortunate to score.
To round 7 we go.
Going out there and having to shoot 3 times in a shootout, you can repeat that in a million years.
Toews, he's 2 for 2 in the shootout. And he comes again. It's the most scores. Woo! This guy is unbelievable.
It's a real experience to be on the bench and kind of watching that transpire.
We said it at the time, it's like he's got ice water running through his veins.
There was excitement, it was relief, it was just about everything.
We knew it was going to be exciting.
Ticket in Canada tonight is here in Ottawa. It's Russia and Canada in the semifinals of the World Junior Hockey Championships.
It was over. We all thought it was over.
You know, I wouldn't be lying if you thought about the final result and, you know, the prospect of you losing.
In my mind, I was saying, well, maybe it's not to happen.
And then 3 things happened.
Filatov picks it up. Filatov with time to the line. Ellis knocks it down.
Ryan Ellis makes an unbelievable play to keep the puck in at the line.
It worked its way up the wall, and I kind of just banged it down the wall, didn't think anything of it, just tried to keep it in deep.
John Tavares bats the puck out of midair. It's about a foot off the ice to sweep it in front.
Wojciech looking for it. Tavares pulls it out.
And then Jordan Eberle, with 5 seconds to go, has the presence of mind to make a move.
Backhand towards the goal. Loose puck. Eberle scores! Tie game! Can you believe it?
Al Murray, the chief scout for Team Canada, lived down the street from the Eberles in Regina and said he'd seen that move 1,000 times in the Eberle driveway.
5.4 seconds from their gold medal streak ending. Canada gains new life.
When he scored, everybody jumped up. Yes, yes, yes.
Jordan Eberle, a Canadian hero.
You know, I'm just the lucky one to grab it and put it in.
That kid will celebrate that goal till the day he dies.
He celebrates, and then as soon as he turned around, the look on his face was just something I'll never forget.
That might have been the most remarkable finish to a game I've ever seen.
Jordan Eberle starts the shootout and scores. Canada wins. Canada's going to the gold medal game.
Yeah, that without a doubt is my favorite. We hope you enjoyed the show, folks. From all of us here, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.